Okay, guys, so as I was saying, today we're going to start with the simple past of be, which is was and where. Last semester, we talked about simple present of be. Alina, do you remember the simple present of be? Alina, do you remember? Estás muted just in case.
Muteado.
Sí, y ya estaba trabada. Me ha quedado en el libro, estaba trabada. Que si recuerdo, de is y are.
Ajá.
Ujú.
Which other ones? Teníamos is, are, and
Am.
Ajá. Correct.
Ujú.
Perfect. Thank you. So that one was simple present, but now we are going to talk about simple past. Okay? Pasado simple. For this one, for be. O sea, lo mismo del am, are, or is going to be was and where. There is, this one is super, super easy. You're going to see. Piece of cake. How does it work? Okay. We are going to use was for singular. So I was, he was, she was, or it was. And then we're going to use where for plural. You were, they were, we were. Okay? So super quick question. In Spanish, when we use, when we talk about verb be is ser o estar, but that is simple present. How would it be in simple past? ¿Cuál sería el pasado de ser o estar bueno, sí, ¿cuál sería el pasado de ser o estar?
Fueron y fue, ¿no?
Ajá.
No.
Kind of. Exactly. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Como les decía ahora, super simple. Was is for all of them that are singular. Y where for the ones that are plural. Entonces, you, we, they, and you, they, we, and they, yes. Those are where they were, we were, you were. Y el significado va a ser como, por ejemplo, you were, ustedes fueron o ustedes estuvieron. We were, nosotros fuimos o nosotros estuvimos, etc. Okay? And the same for the was used in singular. I was, yo fui o yo estuve. Entonces I can say, I was a high school student many years ago. For example, entonces yo fui un estudiante de cole hace muchos años. Super simple. Questions up to now?
No.
Okay, good. So in that case, it works super simple. Let me go ahead and open up a note over here so you can actually. Okay, here we go. Sorry, there is a small delay with the screen, but there we go. Okay. So okay, so for simple past, we have three types of statements, let's say. The first one is positive sentences. Then we have negative sentences. And finally, we have questions. Okay, so let's go one by one. Super simple. How do we form or how do we create the regular statements? Okay, I'm going to choose a subject plus verb be in past. And then we could have a complement. So let's test it. Let's see if it works. So subject, I can say Carlos. Carlos Hainer. Should I use was or where?
Was.
Yes, perfect. Sorry. I don't know why, but it stopped presenting. Let me go ahead and keep on presenting. Okay, just a second. Here we go. Do you see my screen?
No.
No.
Es very weird porque me dice que sí estoy presentando.
I don't see anything.
Okay, thank you. That was really good. Just a second. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna close Zoom and open it again. Just a second. Because I was sharing supposedly, and it told me that I was sharing, but you were not. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on my screen. So let me check here. Just a second. Okay, that was very strange. No sé por qué, but my iPad is not working with that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be sharing directly from my desktop computer. Okay, let's see, maybe it's gonna work. Okay.
Ahora sí.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me go ahead and
Hoy estamos en el mes de las brujas, se están asustando.
I know. Oh God. Para mí que es Heiner, que ya empezó a hackear todo aquí. Me está asustando a todos. Okay. So as I was saying, so we're gonna use, this is the structure. Let me go ahead and use a highlighter or something. This over here is the structure, what we need to include in the sentence, okay? And now we are testing to see if it actually works. So we have a subject, yes, Carlos. We have the verb being past was, that was perfect, thank you, Heiner. And we need a complement. Carlos was
In a party.
Okay. In a party.
En solo eso piensa. Es una barbaridad.
How come? Okay, Carlos was in a party. You see, that is a structure. It works perfectly. That is for a positive one. If you wanted to make it a negative, it would be the same. The difference is that the negative particle goes where? ¿Quién se acuerda? Cuando tenemos be, ¿dónde va el negativo?
Was not.
Exactly. Then it will be Carlos was not in a party. Very important. Instead of saying was not, you can say wasn't. It is pretty much the same thing. Okay, questions up to here, guys? No questions? Very clear?
Oh,
Okay.
super clear.
Awesome. Now let's move into the following part, which is questions. The questions are the same. It doesn't change like in B. We're gonna have the auxiliary at the beginning. So I can say where they at the party. Were they at the party? So what do I have here? So first I have the auxiliary slash verb. Then I'm going to have the subject. And then I am going to have the complement. And of course the question mark. So this is how I make a question. Let's make another one. Okay, was she happy? In question mark, perfect. So I have the verb and auxiliary, which is was, then I have the subject, and then I have the complement, which is happy. Was she happy? ¿Era ella feliz? Yes, no, we don't know. Okay, questions up to now. Okay, no question.
No time.
Okay, good. Thank you, John. Okay, let's go to the book to see what it's actually there. Okay, it's gonna change in a second in the screen. Let's just give it a minute. Okay, there we go. Oh, super important. I didn't mention this. For negative, wait. For negative, when we have like in a negative sentence, like we say, for example, we were not in the party, for example. We were not invited. Sophie, no nos invitaron ni a usted ni a la fiesta que armó Jaime. Okay, so in that case, if we have we were not, we can also say weren't. That is a contraction. It's the same as wasn't. Just in case, because I didn't mention that before. Questions up to now? Okay. Any question? Let me know. Okay, let's go back to the book. It's gonna take like a second. I don't know why, but my internet is very slow today, I think. porque it's taking forever to change the screen. Oh my God, it says that it's taking forever.
The pronunciation is was and were and worse. Were.
Exactly. Oh, sorry, again, it gave me.
And negative.
Yes, it was, and where, any negative wasn't, and weren't.
Weren't.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. Sorry, guys, I think it's because the iPad is being disconnected from it. Okay, well, go to the page of the book, the one that is of the grammar thingy. We're just gonna go over what we have there. Okay, let me connect my computer real quick. Okay, guys. So as we were saying, and when it comes to the simple past to be, it says we use was or were to talk about the past. We often use was or were with past time expressions, like yesterday, last night, in 1945. And we use was or were with born. I was born in Vietnam. This is very, very important. In Spanish, we usually say yo nací, o él nació, o ella nació. In English, what the reasoning behind that is that you cannot just born. You need help to born. So you are born or you were born. Súper importante. Y es un error súper común de que la gente solo dice como I born in, no, I was born. Que ese was born es el yo nací. Nunca solo born, just in case, nunca, nunca, nunca. Es siempre I was born, we were born, etc. Siempre tiene que ir el verbo be ahí, porque como les decía ahora, la idea o el razonamiento detrás de es que para nacer usted ocupa ayuda. No es como que usted solo dice, ay, voy para afuera. Sino que you actually need help. Entonces, por eso es como que usted fue nacido, por así decirlo. Like you were taken out. Okay? So, any questions up to now in regards to was or where?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna move to the 7B yet because I do wanna see how it goes. So go to the following page, please, and complete the ones that are in 7A. It says complete the simple past sentences with was, wasn't, or were, or weren't, okay? It's the one that I'm actually showing there, which I'm gonna be stopped from sharing because it's actually, I feel them are already done. But I'm gonna give you some time. Please start working on it so we can actually try to check it in this class. Okay, guys, now we're gonna move into simple past for regular verbs. Again, we use simple past for actions or things that already happened. They happened a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, 1 day ago, in the morning, in the afternoon, because now we are at night, etc. Okay, so let's look at the examples that we have here. I played tennis this morning. We watched a good movie on TV last night. My grandfather lived in Sao Paulo when he was young. I studied Korean when I was at school. Okay, as it is there, we use a simple past for finished actions in the past. How does it work? We have two types of verbs. Okay, today we're gonna pay attention to mostly one, which is the ed verbs. Those are regular verbs. Imagino que han visto listas de verbos donde solo sale como simple present or infinitive, luego sale como simple past and past participle y que solo les agregan ed. Those are the regular verbs. Son los verbos más bonitos, dijo. ¿Por qué? Porque literalmente solo se agrega ed y ya eso es como todas las conjugaciones en español. Porque en español uno siempre dice como por ejemplo, yo comí, ellos comieron, ustedes comieron, which other one changes, ella comió, etc. Casi que para todos varía. En inglés, it doesn't. Por eso digo, es una belleza y por eso en inglés es tan fácil. Porque usted le agrega la ed a ese verbo regular y ya aplica para todos los diferentes pronombres o sujetos. No importa si es plural, si es singular, nada. Se le va a agregar así and that's it. And the meaning of it is going to be the same as it would be in Spanish. For example, the one that we have here, watched. Do you remember the meaning of watch?
Ujú.
What is the meaning of watch?
Watch it.
No, the meaning.
Ah,
Ver.
Como ver o observar,
Ver.
pero más como la
Ujú.
televisión o alguna pantalla.
Exactly. That was exactly what I said last semester. Eso, Sophie, porque estaba atención el semestre pasado. Very good. Okay, that is correct. Entonces, ve cómo está watch, que es ver. Entonces, I watched. Se pronuncia con T, eso lo vamos a ver más adelante. Hay una regla para pronunciar los verbos regulares en pasado. ¿Cómo se llama? En este caso, significa que ya no es ver, sino vio. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo puedo decir, I watched a movie yesterday. Oh, I actually did. Was it yesterday? Yes, I think so. Yesterday I watched, or was it on Sunday? No, I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I watched Sing. ¿Han visto esa película? Súper bien.
Qué linda.
It's very nice. I hadn't seen it, es porque vi una segunda. Entonces dije, let's watch the first one. So I actually, that's a sentence. I watched Sing, the movie. Okay? So questions up to now? This is very simple. Which is the format to make questions? Let me go ahead and show it to you. Okay. So how does it work? First of all, positive sentences. We're gonna have a subject plus a verb. It can be any verb and the complement. Super simple. Very important. The verb needs to have ed at the end. I think that I sent you a list of verbs last bimester. I did, right? Or no? ¿Sí les mandé la lista de verbos regulares?
Sí,
I
se lo había
don't
mandado.
remember.
I don't
¿Y la
remember.
había enviado por dónde? ¿No la había enviado en el chat? No.
Por
De
WhatsApp, sí,
acá.
la ha enviado dos
¿Por
veces ya.
WhatsApp?
Okay.
Oh, por Dios. Yo la que me
No.
encontré fue una de adjetivos,
Por
la de los
WhatsApp.
verbos. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué?
Ok, igual si no la puedo
¿Por qué?
mandar una tercera vez, no hay ningún problema, pero es por aquello. Entonces, esta lista les va a servir un montón acá. ¿Por qué? Porque pueden agarrar infinidad de verbos. It's super, super useful and it's going to help you get more vocabulary.
Pero
Ok,
son verbos regulares.
exacto.
Yo también mandé uno, pero
Una
nadie
pregunta.
mis links
No es más
al link,
fácil, sí, Heiler, sí. No es
porque
más fácil
de
aprenderse
altas,
los verbos irregulares que aprenderse los regulares, porque los regulares son mayoría.
No, realmente, vieras que no sé cuántos hay de uno ni el otro, pero usualmente hay miles de cada, de cualquiera de las categorías, tanto de regulares como de irregulares.
les voy a enviar 100 verbos para que no aleguen.
Gracias, Heiner.
Thank
Dale,
you.
dale.
Preocupándose.
Ahí voy marcando los mensajes como
Siempre
favoritos de ahora en
preocupándose por
adelante.
nuestra formación.
Thank you, Heiner. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, so let's test it. Let's see if it actually works. Vamos a comprobar con esta estructura que creamos acá. Entonces, we need a subject. Okay, Heiner, give me a subject.
Subject. They.
Okay, they. Now we need a verb. Sophie, can you give me a verb in simple past? ¿Estás ahí, Sophie?
She is lost. ¿Qué? No puedo hablar. El verbo, ¿cómo hacen? Past, simple past.
I can help with that then. Voy a cubrir a Sophie. Vamos a utilizar wanted. They wanted, Alina, can you give me a compliment?
Yo pensé que Sophie estaba escribiendo en el grupo, no es que me está escribiendo por privado que le están lavando el pelo.
I guess que imaginación cero. They wanted.
Let me help you, don't worry. Yo sé que ya es tarde. Entonces, they wanted a pizza.
Y yo. Podría ser cualquier cosa.
En realidad. They wanted a pizza. Ven qué fácil. It's very, very simple. We have a subject here. We have the verb here. And then we have the complement over here. Super simple and it works. There is a part that we need to pay attention to. But first, how's it going with this one? Easy.
Otro ejemplo, profe.
Okay, sure. We can have many. Okay, let's have he. Okay, Heiner, can you give me a verb in simple past? You can use the ones in the list, the ones that you have.
Utilícela.
Ya que la mandó, dijo.
Listen, algo así, nada.
Listen, okay, yes. He listened to Ariana's music. Okay. Very important, guys, por aquello. Listen es uno que siempre va a ir con la partícula to. Nunca la pueden dejar
Sí.
botada. Just in case, yes. Por aquello, porque muchas veces a mí me dicen como, I am listening music. No, I am listening to music.
Pero ahí está usando el ING, listening, escuchando.
Sí, pero está utilizando el presente continuo, como I am listening. En este caso sería como, he listened to Ariana's music.
Sí, digamos en esos tiempos se usa el to, o sea, hay que arrastrarlo.
Exactly, for listen, no para todos, sino para listen específicamente. Es como el mejor amigo que te va con él a todo lado. Yes.
¿Y el go? También no.
No necessarily.
No.
No,
Okay.
depending on the context.
Entonces ahí es él escuchó.
Es
así. Él escuchó.
Exactly.
Y es como, y si yo digo, he was listened to Ariana's music yesterday.
No, that wouldn't be correct. Let me write it there. He wasn't listened to Ariana. That's it. Sorry,
Pero,
Ariana's music. Ajá, dime.
no, entonces como que no estoy entendiendo cuál es la...
Eso es lo que les iba a decir, digamos, en este caso, esto no se puede, ¿por qué? Porque me están combinando estructuras.
Ah,
Okay,
ok.
entonces, esto es con una X. Esto se podría cuando una de las dos estructuras da el brazo a torcer.
Ajá.
Eso, por
Pero
ejemplo.
si uno hablara coloquialmente, digamos, no se puede decir tampoco.
No, tampoco lo dicen.
Ni mezclar nada.
No.
O sea, okay.
Lo que les iba a decir es, si alguna de las dos estructuras da el brazo a torcer, esto se podría convertir en un pasado continuo, que es donde yo agarro el verbo y le agrego ing. Ahí sí. Entonces, yo puedo decir, he was listening to Ariana's music. Ahí sí, porque él estaba escuchando la música de Ariana. Ahí sí, pero en la primera de he wasn't listening, no. That one it doesn't work. Porque para esa entonces sería mejor quitar el wasn't y dejar solo he listened to music.
Ok, entonces si la oración estaría buena si dice he listening to Ariana's music.
No, he was listening. O sea,
okay.
Dos opciones.
No, la primera forma, digamos, sería como he listening to Ariana's music. El
Listen.
otro, ustedes dicen, es el continuo, pero el pasado que sería he was listening.
Listening.
Okay.
Exactly,
ya.
exactly. In the first one, you can keep it like this. Este es el que estamos viendo ahora, el que está arriba, que es la flechita. He listened to Ariana's music. Que es el
Ajá, que
que
nada más el verbo se le agrega ed.
exactamente. ¿Y qué significaría? Él escuchó la música de Ariana. Period.
Pero
Dime.
es que, digamos, lo que yo preguntaba es si se puede poner, por ejemplo, he was listened, nada más sin el ed. Ahí
No,
sí.
tampoco.
O tampoco.
No, tampoco.
Ok.
No.
Tampoco
Está
porque,
el verbo
O
pelado,
sea,
¿no?
esa lista, o sea, esos verbos ya están así establecidos de que son esos y no hay forma, entonces.
exactamente, y más que todo, más que verbos, es como estructura gramatical lo que se hace ahí. Entonces, como les decía, inglés tiene algo muy bueno, que es que, digamos, todo tiene su lugar. Entonces, cada estructura tiene sus parámetros o sus reglas. Entonces, por ejemplo, en la primera, he listened to Ariana's music. Si vos quisieras quitarle la ed, estás diciendo automáticamente que quieres utilizarlo en presente. Quieres en presente,
Alguien se salió del grupo.
está bueno.
Comentario random. Alguien se salió del grupo, no sé quién. Sí, a mí lo que me dice mi hermano, que ya lleva un curso de inglés, es que
Random.
hay que aprenderse oiga, la estructura de los tiempos para ya hablar literal. O sea, ya uno se
Exactly.
aprende la estructura.
Exacto, porque hay bastantes, entonces digamos, por eso es que no se puede como hacer tanto juego, por así decirlo, porque there are several tenses, there are several structures over there. Entonces, por eso es que en este caso, puedes decir, he listened to Ariana's music, or he was listening to Ariana's music. Que de hecho yo creo que tal vez en estos días probablemente nos toca ver ya el pasado continuo, pero igual, como digo, it's a piece of cake, it's very simple. Por el momento, let me give you another example using simple present. Another example with simple present. With simple past, podría ser we, let me see. We, Heiner, give me a verb in simple past from the list.
The list, simple past, ask it.
Okay, we asked, that's good. We asked a lot of questions.
Ask. The pronunciation is ask, no ask.
Exactly, exactly. Asked with T at the end.
Ask.
Okay, we asked a lot of questions. Okay, you see, we have a subject here, a verb in simple past over here, and this is the complement. As easy as that. Very, very simple. Questions up to now, guys?
Entonces ahí sería nosotros preguntamos
Muchas
mucho.
preguntas.
Muchas preguntas.
Ujú.
Oh. Okay, perfect.
Okay, let me give you one more because I don't see you very convinced. So let's have one more and then I'm gonna let you go. Remember, very important, a subject can be people. You can say, for example, Alina and Heiner. I don't know, let's see. Alina and Heiner.
What do you mean drop?
How?
Drop, D-R-O-P.
D-R-O-P.
Ajá.
Dejar caer. Oh, let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, let's imagine that you're singers. So I can say Alina and Heiner dropped the music. You see? Es una expresión súper
¿Cuál es el
común.
significado de drop?
Sorry, I erased it. Drop es dejar caer, pero también puede funcionar para cuando alguien saca nueva canción. Como cuando dicen tal persona.
Como la canción deja caer.
Más
todo el
pegados.
Okay, so Alina and Heiner drop new music. There you go. EO, you can also say.
O sea, se puede usar como, digamos, por ejemplo, Adele drop a new song.
Exactly, that is perfect.
Super.
I dropped the hammer, like in Thor. Like when he lifts it, when he I forgot the word, when not drops, when he releases the hammer. Entonces, como yo dejé caer el martillo. Again, super simple. We have a subject here, we have the main verb here, and this is the complement.
The subject, past and verbs.
Yes, the verb in simple past.
Past and must complement.
Exactly, plus the complement. Really good. Questions up to here, guys?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you go for today because it's already a little bit past 9 and it was the first class. So I actually think it was a pretty successful class. So let me go ahead and stop recording here.